Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing on today? Let me just tell you, Cafe family, you are in for a treat. First of all, I get to hang out with Ruby James on today, guys, and this is her latest release. Seasons New Beginnings. Let me just tell you, okay, it is sweet and clean romance, but it is also some kind of grown folks sexy, okay? Let me just tell you that this is an amazing story for our seasoned grown folks of the grown folks individuals as well. So you guys already know what to do. If you are joining us, like, tag, and share. Tell a friend to come on down to the cafe because we are hanging out with the one and only Ruby James on today, guys, for her latest release, Seasons New Beginnings. Ruby, my friend, welcome to the cafe.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. I am so looking forward to this. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching us probably have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
Well, we are super duper excited to have you as well. Now, I'm going to allow you the opportunity to introduce yourself to the people, my friend.
Okay, my name is Ruby James. It is a pen name. I have been writing for 6 years, been published for two. So I am actually excited. I started writing to help me cope with the death of my mom back in
Okay.
2013. But I I wanted to see books about grown people and clean things that aren't as much as I love reading because I am all over the spectrum when it comes to reading from erotica to paranormal, but I just felt that there was a need for clean and I am just super excited about following my dreams after putting my healthcare career on hold to take this with me. And I am married, 55. Got I am controlled by my cat as well as my husband. I had to feed her before I came on camera because that was just not going to happen. She was not going to wait for this to be over in order to get her food. So I am my cat's overlord. But I am so
Oh,
looking forward
okay.
to this. I am so looking forward to this and hopefully talking and meeting a bunch of new readers to my work. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Where they are coming on in, we have Antoinette Gates that is hanging out with us. Hey, Antoinette, thank you for joining us. We have Myra Cook hanging out with us on today. We have Veronica Lockett hanging out with us on today as well. Thank you guys so much. Now, Ruby, one of the things that I enjoy about your writing, and not only that, about your writing is, but just in general in the genre that you're writing in, you wanted to make sure through your words that are on the pages that you tap into a diverse group of individuals with your characters. You also do a little bit, some of your characters are full figured as well. So I like that as well. But tell us a little bit about that and the importance of showing diversity in your books.
Because, well, first of all, I am in an interracial marriage. My
Mhm,
husband is white.
mhm,
And I felt that there was a need to have diversity.
mhm,
I have friends that battle disabilities. I wanted to make sure that they were represented in this. I come from an army father, so I want to make sure that the military was represented and the struggles that they have with PTSD. I just wanted to get that information out there. I know that some people may be more familiar with it or may not know the struggles that women starting over from abuse may have. That
mhm,
that the, that the military people. I have a friend that I used to work with who lost her leg in combat, but
mm.
but she kept going on. She kept moving. She's a single mom. My best friend who I've actually put in several of my books. In my second book, the character Wilma, in my second book is based off of my good friend Becky, and I actually named the cafe that my friends eat at in this book after her.
Yes.
her husband actually served in the Gulf War. So
Wow.
so his health and his PTSD. So I just wanted to make sure that there was a really diverse group in all of my writings, as well as full figured, because I am not a size two. And I just want to show that there are women 35 and older that still want to have love, that still want to have fun, that are still saucy.
Yes.
And you don't have to just sit still because you are a size 16, a size 18, a size
Mhm.
20. You can still go out there. You can still do everything you want to do, and don't let that stop you. Don't let society tell you that you are not pretty enough, that you are not sexy enough, that you can't get the hot guy next door that looks like Denzel or the one that looks like
Yes.
Chris Hemsworth. You can do it. And so I want to make sure that my books reflect that no matter the size, no matter the age, you should not let that stop you from living the best life that you can live.
I love that. And you will find, like, here at the cafe, let me just tell you, we love a good grown folks book. Okay. I love that. I love that. And thank you again for the diversity in your books. And guys, let me just tell you, if you have not read Seasons New Beginnings, first of all, you're gonna fall in love with Eva. Okay. She is saucy for real. Okay. I love it. I love it. And oh my goodness, Isaac. Okay, guys, let me just tell you, swoon worthy when he hit the pages. And we're gonna talk about this a little bit too, Ruby. We're gonna backtrack, but I just have to tell you, first of all, you had me at the double meet cute. If you know anything about me, Ruby, I love a meet cute. And I was like, oh, she done gave me a double meet cute. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this, guys. Let me tell you, if you love a meet cute, it's two of them in here. So let's go back to this amazing cover. And guys, if you've read the book, if you've read a snippet, if you read the blurb, this cover would totally make sense or what have you. But tell me a little bit about this cover. And I like the fact that you use illustrated covers as well.
I discovered my cover artist last year when several of the
Mhm.
sweet romance writers I follow started using her. Her name is Melody Jeffries. And sadly,
Mhm.
this is the last of my covers with her because she's leaving the cover artist field to focus on inspirational graphics. So I'm
Okay.
glad that I got her when I did. She has
Yeah.
made such amazing covers for me. I even tapped her into the next cover
Mhm.
that's not even coming out until October of next year. I tapped her. I was like, before
Uh-huh.
you leave, it's going to be the fifth book in this series that's coming out October of next year, though. But I
Uh-huh.
had to tap her into that, and I want to make sure that she captured in every cover full figured women. I said the hips have to be out
Mhm.
there, especially the hips have to be
Look,
out there. The
because we have
chest needs
curves.
to be out there. They have to have curves. They are not skinny. And there is nothing, please, ladies, there is nothing wrong with being skinny.
Right.
But I wanted to make sure that these women were body positive, that they all had
I
on the
love
cute
that.
little outfits, that they had that sexy pose in all of them. Either the legs are crossed, the hands are on the hips. You have to make sure that you accent own who you are. And I want to make sure that my covers
Yeah.
show that these women that I write about own who they are.
I love it. I love it. Guys, if you are just joining us, we are hanging out with the Ruby James on today. Her latest release, Seasons New Beginnings. Guys, let me just tell you, this book is amazing. It is sweet, clean, as well as it is grown and sexy. Okay, I just want to let you guys know that as well. Now, Ruby, I know that they probably want to know a little bit about the title. And guys, of course, if you've read the book, you will definitely get the title. Tell us about this title, Seasons New Beginnings. Was this your original working title, or spill a little bit of tea for us, or just over time you came up with this title?
This was an overtimes one
Oh,
because I wanted to let people know that these two are at a crossroads in their lives. They're both empty
Mhm.
nesters, basically. They
Yep.
they're at a point where they need to find out what their next step is in life. And so they're both faced with opportunities that are different really from what they're used to, because he's career
Uh-huh.
military. He doesn't know what he wants to do after that. That's
Right.
all he's known. And she is 20 years teacher, and as we've been hearing about on the news lately, teachers are getting burnt out. And so Ava
Yeah.
is burnt out, and she's looking to find, okay, well, what else can I do? And they are looking at this as a new beginning in their personal lives as well as their professional lives. And because they're seasoned,
Mhm.
they have, both of them have, their experiences have seasoned them the way that we season chicken, the same way that we season greens.
Yeah.
Their their experiences have seasoned them to react to each other as grown folk do. So their experience has seasoned them to appreciate who each other, there's a word I'm looking for, to be who they are with the person and not just settle for anyone. They want to be
Yes.
who,
Yeah.
yes, they don't want to change who they are. Accept me who I am or don't accept me. I'm good if you do, I'm good if you don't. I will continue to move on.
Now, okay, now look, now Ruby, and of course we're gonna talk about the characters a little bit, but let me just tell you, there was some moments in there where I was like, Eva. I was like, Eva. I wanted to say, give the guy a break. I was like, give the dude a break. Come on, Eva.
I have to admit, I have to admit, because that
I
is
was like,
actually the little snippet I wanted to read, if it's the one you're talking about at the
well,
diner.
good. That's a little bit. So guys, I just gave you a little bit
I'm
of tea.
sorry, we just gave
Uh,
you a little bit of something, something. But I just wanted to,
but
because I said I
guys,
have to
let me
show Eva in that context so that they could see that she was like, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and of course, like once, and after the double meet cute or what have you, I was definitely rooting for Isaac and I was rooting for Eva or what have you. But yet there was some moments where I was talking to her like, Eva, okay, girl, look. I love it. I love it. Now, speaking of that, Ruby, I want to ask you when you think about the characters, and of course, we've mentioned Eva and we've mentioned Isaac, and I'm going to give you a moment in just a bit to kind of tell us a little bit about these characters. But for you in your writing, and even with Season's New Beginning, what came first? Was it the characters or was it the plot?
That that is a very good question, because I had to come up with the title. Again, as I said, I was getting ready to lose my cover
Oh,
artist, and she said, I can do the next two books for you. I'm sorry, the next three covers for you. I need a title for each one. I was like, oh, I haven't really written this one yet, but I know who the character is going to be. I had Eva
okay.
focused during Ronan's Queen, because that's when you first meet Eva, is during the book before Ronan's Queen.
Uh-huh.
And I really had no idea. And as I started to think about her and I started to think about who would complement her, and I thought, okay, well, this is what she wants to do. So in this case, I think the title may have came a week or two before the character,
Oh,
the full characters, as far as like the supporting characters, her son,
okay.
her sister, his family, that came after the
Yes.
cover. So
Wow.
that came
No,
after the
okay.
title. They
Yeah.
came after the title. Eva was before the title. So I just had
Oh,
to write,
wow.
yeah, Eva came before the title, then the title came, and I said, this is how I want her to be. This is how I want them to act. So yeah, technically the title came
I
before
love it.
the characters.
And Ruby, I don't know if this happened to you when you was writing it, but I know when I was reading it, it was like you were team Isaac and team Eva, but you was also team them individually. So you wanted like both of them to like win. And I love the supporting characters, and we're going to talk about them in a minute. I mean, first of all, you got to fall in love with her sister Rita, okay? You got to love Rita, or what have you, as well as her friends, or what have you. I just really enjoyed all of the characters, even the children, because guys, again, like we said, this is a seasoned book, so these are individuals that this is their second chance at romance. They have adult children, or what have you, all of this good stuff. So they're they're relatable, especially if you are empty nesters and all of that good stuff. But it's amazing, just all around good read. Like you really enjoy this particular book. Now let's talk a little bit about these characters. So they're probably wondering, okay, if you had to describe Eva for us, we already said she's saucy. Yes, she's saucy. So, but how would you describe Eva for us?
Eva is, after Saucy, she is independent. She is headstrong.
Yeah.
She is,
Mhm.
she loves her son, and she is willing to do
Yes.
anything. She's willing to do what she needs to do to take care of her son. Isaac,
Mhm. Mhm.
Isaac is, he's disciplined. He is very family oriented. He likes to take care
Mhm.
of his women. Um, that was hard
Yeah.
for him to have someone that did not want to be taken care of. And
Right.
he's very, he's strong. He's strong in a quiet sort of way. He's not very alpha. If you're
Yeah.
looking for, yeah, he, but he's alpha in his own way. He's alpha as far as how he loves her. He's
Yeah.
just
I think, yeah, I would
he's
definitely agree
just
with that. Mhm.
yeah, he's a good man. And you don't see that sometimes in some of the things that he's just such a good man. And Ava's just, I loved writing her. I absolutely loved writing
Okay.
Ava because some of the things that she said, I could see myself saying, I could see my mother saying, I could see my friends saying, and
Mhm.
they're
Yeah.
just that I had a connection with both of them. I had a connection with both of these characters, and I am so proud that I am sharing them with the readers.
Well, I love that, and it definitely came across on the page because these characters were both well developed, or what have you. And again, just like the different conversations and the things that they would say or the things that they would do. Or what have you. I think by the time you got a couple of chapters in, you would be like, "Oh yeah, that's so Isaac behavior, or that's so Ava behavior, or that's so Rita's behavior." Because again, the characters were so developed. So I really love that about it, as well. Now we have to talk a little bit about her son Mateo. Oh my goodness. One of the meet cutes, I was like, but Mateo got his mama back. Look, he was kind of pushing her out there, like, Mom, okay, I'm gonna need you to date a little bit, okay? This guy, he seems like a good guy. I love Mateo. Tell us a little bit about his character.
Mateo, it has been Mateo and Rita since he was 8, and she has raised
Yeah.
him to be this independent, strong, I love my mom type of a guy. And
Mhm.
I know which scene you're talking about at the grocery store when
Yeah.
when he was just all up in I's face, like, all right, well, mom, who is this? And so he's like, well, I just want to make sure that he didn't think that you were a cougar, that I was your son. So he
Right.
just wanted to make sure that he knew that his mother was fair games. And then she had to send him away because he was getting ready to embarrass her.
Right. She was like, boy, go find something down here.
Go to the end of the aisle, just go. So it. Mateo loves his mom, and he stands up to her when her ex-husband shows up. He stands up
Mhm.
for her with the sister, and he supports her relationships because he wants to say, well, what are
Yeah.
you doing this weekend? So what's going on between you and Isaac? So he wants her to be happy. And he says, I like him with you.
Yeah.
He
He
looks at
does.
you like he's listening to you. He's not looking at you like he's trying to undress you. So
Yes. Yeah.
he
Yeah.
he supports her though, but he knows that if if Isaac didn't treat her right, Mateo would be all up in his face, even though Mateo is smaller than Isaac, because Isaac has about a good 4 inches on him and about a good 20 pounds. But Mateo
Yeah.
doesn't care. He's just like, this is my mother. You treat my mother like you act like you know what you're doing. And
Yeah.
he's a good son. He's a very good son, and he loves his mom, and he will do anything for his mother.
Yes. And the thing about that too is like even though he was protective over his mom, if he felt like that level of trust and it was like it was like when he met Isaac even in the grocery store, it was like he saw something in him, something different. Because again, yeah, Eva is a special kind of woman. Okay, she's special, so she's not going. She's not here for casual dating, anything like that. But he knew he was like, it's something about this guy. Like you said, it was like Mom, he's not undressing you with his eyes or what have you. Like he's really like into you, what have you. So yeah. But anyway, guys, you're probably wondering what we're talking about. We're talking about Seasons New Beginnings by Ruby James, and she's going to read a snippet for you guys as well. I'm going to let her set the scene of what she's getting ready to read for us.
Well, as we've been talking about, we said that Ava is very saucy, very independent, and she has never in her adult life had a man pay for her
Right.
dinner, flowers, whatever. So when she's going in to get cookies from his sister's bakery, and she invites him to lunch. So in her mind, it's just a lunch thing between friends, split the check. Isaac isn't having that. So this is from the diner scene after. I'm sorry, can I tell them about Edna, the woman that
Yes.
runs
Yes.
just Edna
And guys,
is
while she's getting ready to tell you about Edna, I'm going to say this. It's small town. So you already know it's small town. Okay. Go ahead, Ruby.
that this
Everybody business.
Edna gets into everybody's business. Edna told all of Isaac's business in the middle of bingo. At the said this man was fine, and Ava just messed him. Oh, I mean, she just so when Isaac just walks into the diner to get the table to get settled, Ava, not I'm sorry, Edna tries just flirts with him. She is about 80 years old, but she doesn't care. She just flirts with him. But you will find Edna and you will just love her because she is one of those small town busybodies. As as Rita calls her, the repeat Edna is what it is what Rita calls her. But this is
Right.
at the end of
Repeat
the
Edna.
repeat Edna. So this is at the end of the lunch thing, and they were getting ready to settle, and so this is from that the end of that scene where Ava shook her head just to check. When Winter set the ticket on the table, Isaac placed his large hand over it. I got it. No, I have it. I asked you to join me. Winter snickered and walked away from their empty dishes. Ava's glare was intense. Isaac pulled his wallet out of his back pocket. Darling, I don't let women pay for dates. Ava sputtered, I asked you to lunch. I know there are some women flattered when a man buys them things. I'm not one of them. Let me see the check so I can pay my half, at least. No. Are you serious? Ava stood and placed her hands on her hips. I'm very serious. When you're with me, I pay for things. Isaac slipped a $20 bill under the salt shaker and climbed out of the booth. I want to read more, but I'm just going to stop right there because we are on a time thing. So I'm just going to stop it right there. You have to see what happens when they get to the register, people.
Yeah,
So
let me just
please
tell y'all,
pick up
guys.
a call.
Yes, Ruby just gave you like Ruby just gave you like a teaser. Okay, I'm gonna need you to like go. Just this scene is like hilarious. Oh wait, and then you're gonna see what Edna gonna do, because you know Edna gotta put her little 2 cents in there. Okay, but let's just say this: Edna is Team Isaac. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that much, and then you're gonna need to go read this chapter. And this is at the beginning, guys. So it's kind of close to the beginning. But oh my goodness, that part was so funny to me. And guys, let me just tell you, it is small town on steroids. And so you guys know about small towns. You know, you got the nosy neighbors that they're like they had a date, okay? But by the time they get to her and Rita playing bingo, y'all already know the town gossips. That date turned into, they was like, well, yeah, we were at the food festival. They was like, but that didn't happen. Like,
They were all up close with each other.
Town
that didn't happen.
Look, they were feeding each other. They don't had a whole scenario. Guys, let me just tell you, this is a really good, it's quick, it's a quick read as well. You would definitely enjoy this as well. But okay, Ruby, we have to play a round of this or that. But before we play a round of this or that, I want to do a little bit of word association based on Seasons New Beginnings. Okay, first up, music.
Passion. Because they both love music, they both love to dance, and
Yes.
it's passionate for both
They
of
both
them,
love
even though they
music.
don't.
And look,
do
and they love
anything.
old school music as that. Yes.
Because Isaac is singing into a
Yes.
brush.
Okay, next one. Okay.
I'm ready. Nope, I'm ready.
Yes,
I don't want
guys.
to give him
Yes.
too much.
And he is a look, really, and he is a grown man. Like, I mean, guys, like manly man. Like, you know, he fine and sexy and all of that, but he sings into his brush. Okay. Okay, next one. Good food. Oh my goodness, Ruby, throughout this book, the food.
Food. Comfort. Good food is comfort.
Yes.
Crab cake.
Yes.
Barbecue. Just it's comfort. It's home. Good food is home.
Yeah. Yeah. Good food is home. I love that. I love that. Okay. BINGO. Bingo.
Bingo. Cutthroat. Cutthroat. Because at the beginning, the first Ava was getting ready.
This is how Ruby starts the book, guys. They at bingo.
Ava was getting ready to
bingo,
cut,
by the way.
Yeah. Ava was getting ready to cut an older woman because she called bingo 5 seconds before Ava could. And Ava bore holes in the back of her head. And her sister said, I will not bail you out. I will not bail you out. So yes, bingo is cutthroat.
I love it. All right. Yes. Okay, last one. A bello.
I'm sorry, what was that again? Because my husband's laughing in the background because I think he's listening too.
Oh, that's okay. A bello.
Oh, grandmother. For those that aren't familiar with Spanish, it means grandmother, and she is grandmothers. We all had on. Sadly, I didn't get to meet either of mine, but I've had older women that took me underneath their wings, and it's just love. Abuelo is love. Grandmothers just love. Perfect, just love.
I love that. I love that. Thank you for the word association, guys. We will definitely be sharing with you how you can get your hands on a copy of Seasons New Beginnings. I'm telling you guys, this is a quick read that you would enjoy as well. And then once you read it, Ruby, there is also, is it 3 other books in this? And can they be read as standalones? Like if they just started with Seasons New Beginnings?
Yes, they're there are 3 books prior, and they can be standalones, because at one point in the book, you get to meet Ava's friends, and each of Ava's friends had their own books, and those are the ones that are family. Does not necessarily have to mean blood. Friends are like
Mm-hmm.
family, and these girls are Ava's family, past her son and past her sister. This
Yes.
group of friends, and you can read their stories in the books prior, because once you get to one scene where they meet Isaac, it's going to make you want to pull in and to meet these 3 men that let these women basically run them.
Ruby, I was like, poor Isaac. I said, they have taken him through the ringer. He done gotten threatened. They was like, look, you mess over our girl, okay?
We do have
And
a
the
wood
men,
chipper.
I love how, look, Ruby, I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea. I like how, remember when he met with the men and they gave him the
Mhm.
scenarios? They was like, okay, if you in this scenario and it's this combination of women together, run, find the men.
Yeah,
They was
run,
like, okay, if
find the
it's
men.
this scenario and you with the parents and this, they was like, you may be good to stay. But that part tripped me out. I was like, oh my goodness, guys, if you are just joining us, we're hanging out with author Ruby James. Guys, her latest release, it is a grown folks read. It is an amazing read. It's called Seasons New Beginnings. Okay, so real quick, Ruby, we're going to do a round of this or that, and then we will
Okay.
share with the people of how they can get their hands on a copy of this amazing story. Okay,
Okay.
first up, fall or spring?
Fall.
Okay, countryside or city?
Country. Country for
Okay,
sure.
airplane ride or road
100%.
trip?
It all depends on where the
Airplane ride or road
airplane's
trip?
going. It all depends on where the airplane's going, but usually road trip.
Okay, okay. Next one, pumpkin spice or apple cinnamon?
Apple cinnamon. I don't even
Okay.
hesitate.
Last
Apple
one, we got to
cinnamon.
know here for the cafe. Are you team apple cinnamon? Okay. Are you team coffee or are you team tea?
Coffee. Coffee.
Okay. I love
Coffee.
it. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, Ruby, now I'm going to have you to share with the people what the amazing giveaway is going to be on today.
The amazing giveaway is going to be a Amazon gift card, a $25 Amazon gift card. If you're like me, you have a budget for your books each month that you can spend. Because I try so hard to keep my budget at a certain level for books. I always exceed it. So I'm hoping that this gift card can help with your book budget that you have for each month and go out and buy whichever book you want to buy. So
I love that. I love that. Well, guys, you heard it here. Author Ruby James is giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. Oh, my goodness. And Ruby, I'm going to get your assistance, my friend. I'm going to
okay.
go up and down the comment section and I'm going to allow you to tell me when to stop. And that person will be the winner of this gift card on tonight. Okay, I am ready when you are.
Okay, ready. Stop.
Okay. Okay.
Stop.
Denise Fields, you are the winner. There we go. Denise Fields, you are the winner of an Amazon gift card. If you will inbox me your email information, I'll be sure to get that over to Ruby James so we can get that out to you as well. Congratulations, as well. And guys,
Congratulations.
to all of you, yes, congratulations to all of you that are watching on today. I know you want to find out how can you get your hands on a copy of Seasons New Beginnings. Ruby, can you share with us how they can get their hands on a copy?
Yes, you can go to Amazon, because right now I am on Amazon. And if you're not sure how to find it on Amazon, you can get it through my link on my website, which is rubyjameswrites.com. and there's a link to each book, and it will take you over to my Amazon page. But otherwise, I am on Amazon.
I love that, guys. There you have it. You can either go to Ruby's website. We'll be putting that information in the comment section. We'll also put the purchase link for the book in the comment section as well. As Ruby said, there are 3 other books. Each of the friends have a story. And let me just tell you, you can definitely read them as a standalone, but it is an amazing, amazing read as well. And of course, guys, I want all of you to like, tag, and share. Tell a friend that they need to read a copy of Seasons New Beginnings as well. Ruby, the time goes by so fast. It has been amazing hanging out with you on today. And I want to allow you, my friend, to have the last words of what you want to say to the people.
I just want to say thank you for making my dream come true, because I wanted to be a writer, and I've had support from my family and my writing friends, and just a good group of people. So thank you guys for helping me support my writing, and I hope that you become fans, because I have a new series starting next year about an animal rescue. So I would love for you to read that as well. But thank you. Thank you
Ooh,
for
I love
inviting
that.
and having me in your space, Miss Angela. Thank you so much, girl. You are such a blast. I love hanging out with you.
You are so welcome. And Letitia says, so glad you got to realize your writing dream. Yes, Letitia, because she is bringing us some amazing, amazing stories, my friend. Oh, my goodness, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on today here at the cafe. It has been amazing. And we've been talking about Seasons New Beginnings. Let me just tell you guys, she will suck you in right into the beginning of this story. She will keep you turning the pages and what have you. You will get some laughs in. You will fall in love with this small town as well, and Miss Edna and the nosy neighbors, and just you will fall in love with Isaac and his friends and everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. Totally enjoyed this story as well. Of course, we'll be putting in the comment section. I'm going to let Ruby share with us as well of how you can stay connected with us. She told us about her website, but if Ruby, if you will tell us that again, and how else they can stay connected with you.
Yes, I am on Instagram, Ruby James Writes on Instagram, and I'll make sure that I get the link to Angela to put in the comments, as well as my website, rubyjameswrites.com. RubyJamesWrites.com.
I love it. And we'll definitely make sure that we put that information in the comment section as well. Ruby, thank you so much for hanging out with us on today.
Thank you so much
I
for having
totally
me.
enjoyed our time here
it.
at the cafe as well, hanging out with you.
Thank you so much for
You are
inviting me.
so
I
welcome. Well,
had
guys,
such a
that is
blast.
our
Thank
show on
you.
today. And as we always say, you are so welcome. And guys, this book, so you'll know, it is hot off the press. It is new as well. So of course, once you finish reading it, definitely leave a review. I know that Ruby James will be so appreciative of that as well. And in addition to reading the review, once you get your copy, feel free to tag Ruby James in that. Take a picture if it's of your Kindle. Take a picture of that as well. Thank you so much, Veronica, for joining us. Have a great night as well. And guys, as we always say here at the cafe, have an amazing day, because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. And make sure you get a copy of Seasons New Beginnings. See you later.